Okay, so let's get started. Yeah, so I want to talk about the benefits that I feel um, that Impact and AEW are getting off of each other since the partnership or this type of deal has kind of started, and I have to say none of them are really benefiting that much from it. But um, I'm gonna try to stay as positive as I can about this because I want this to stay. I want this to kind of be a thing, but I do feel like AEW is a bit one-sided with some of with some of the things that has been going on, with with their show. I think when it comes to um, the promotions and things like that, um, it's a bit unfair, and I'm saying that because um, when you have Kenny being the champion, he never mentions anything going on over with Impact. And I know that people are gonna say, well, he doesn't really have to, he's Kenny, he doesn't really need to, you know. But I think if you want to be a good business person and you want to be like very, kind of like business savvy, then you kind of have to mention, the other competition, especially if you're working with them. If you're talking about Rich Swann, then you should have had Rich Swann be on episode of Dynamite, or maybe have him, go at it with a few people. It doesn't really make any sense. Why only, people on Dynamite um, are on Impact, but Impact stars can't be on episode of Dynamite. I never quite understood why, or what kind of partnership is that. I have no idea. Or maybe in the future, it could open the door, to other, I guess to other, things happening. But maybe they're getting, kind of stuff started right now. I have no idea. I don't. Let me know in the comment section down below why you think it's so strange right now. Because I can't really put my finger on it. I can't really grasp what's going on, and why nobody on Dynamite is talking about what's going on over on the other side of the company. So I don't know. Yeah, let me know all that you think is going on with that. I don't know. Another thing that I kind of have a bit of an issue with is I guess is that I've kind of felt bad for Rich Swann. I was like, wow, poor thing. Like he it's like they kind of treated him like shit kind of from the beginning, with him not being able to go outside of the car, and because Kenny's trailer was there, and I mean him being dropped out a few times didn't really help either. It didn't really help his cause, or for people thinking that he was gonna win, and Private Party being on episode or two of of the show. I don't really think that helped the ratings either. And Kenny isn't really as much of a draw as people would like to claim or say that he is. Like, I personally don't think that he is, because after, I think, the first showing of him, it was pretty solid. But like the second and third time around, the ratings slipped when he kept appearing on it. The only time where it happened, where it got kind of got up, was it is in the value of the pay-per-view buys. That's about it. But other than that, the ratings for the show itself is in the fucking toilet. And Sammy Guevara, I don't know what his fucking deal was, but he was supposed to work with like somebody over there, and he didn't agree with anything. And instead of him just being a team player, he was acting like a fucking asshole. So yeah, so nothing really worked out with that. So he had to go back home. And so I felt bad for for them in that way because I felt that like some people over on Dynamite don't want to work over with Impact, but Impact would love to work on Dynamite, and for whatever reason, Tony is just not really giving anybody the opportunity to shine. It seems, they already aren't giving them any credit or giving them any props, and Tony is kind of already being a kind of this heel like character with the buying ads on the show and and all kinds of like crazy shit, and it's just become kind of like unfunny in a way because you're kind of already setting the like the groundwork as to why they shouldn't watch why they shouldn't watch them and come over and watch Dynamite. I get the gimmick, like I understand that, but at the same time, like you probably shouldn't be a heel if you want people to actually watch the product. Yeah, like I get it, but it becomes kind of tiring at some point. And I wish that Tony would stop being these wrestlers' friends and just be an actual boss for once in his life, because that would really do some good and would change the structure of the TV show, I feel too. But again, that's just me. That's just my honest opinion. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong, but what I am saying is that there's a lot of stuff that needs to change, and it kind of starts at the top. I understand that he probably did really pay a lot for those ads. I'm sure, for it to be on the episodes of of Impact, of Impact Wrestling. I'm sure that he did, pay for those ads for real, but it didn't really do anything for the ratings though, and that's what I don't think he really quite understands. I think if they did more promos over on Dynamite, then I think it would be more beneficial, to Impact, but because AEW is fucking selfish. They don't seem to really want to do that, so that's why I'm saying it's a bit of a one-sided deal. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Yes, so if I'm right,